through that sale. Does that mean she has the ability, or that sale has to be available for marriage? Man wants to sell his daughter to his father. She can't get married to him. Marriage doesn't take place. Person goes to his daughter and says, Hayat Mekudeshetli. Nothing happens. Tevel Havalim. Okay, he wants her to work in his father's house. His father is Jed Clampett. Was that James Clampett? Jed Clampett? His last name is Clampett. For his first name. Yeah, I think Jed.
Yes.
His nephew is Jethro.
Yes.
Can he say the guy who's buying the girl, because he can also give it to his son? He says,
we'll see.
In mind, maybe
We'll see. That's another question we discussed before. But you're right, Sheila Tova.
At the time.
No, he's saying, what is he saying? He might not, the Pasuk says, who could be Miya'edota? The father or the brother or the son. So he can't be Miya'ed because he's a what? He's the grandfather. But his son is the uncle, and the uncle can marry the niece. That is Mr. Chia's question. Good question.
We said that about the brother too.
Yeah, we discussed it before. Right. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddishanu tzivanu laniach tefillin.
Because you can appoint a shaliach.
I went to
What I'm saying is it's not done at the beginning. It's done at the time of.
Listen,
the actual person says it.
I got it. Looking at to buy a whole bunch of extra large.
if you know it's a good one, you want to put it on hold.
Man for it.
You know? What do you think, Avi? You want to put it on hold? If it's a good one, you want to put it on hold. Does it work? It's a question. See, I can talk now because the rabbi's still putting on a sifrim. I can't get shambles so quickly.
So comes the Gemara and is telling me that we understand the concept of we understand the Gemara as saying that when I look at the pasuk, the pasuk comes and says that what? The pasuk comes and tells us Lama, and at the same time Yi'ud. Are those necessary for the sale of an Allah? That's the question. Ama, a maidservant. You're selling a girl for a maidservant. The pasuk says at the same time she could be married to you. Do you need her to be married to you to be able to do? Does it have to be a possible marriage for you to do Yi'ud or not? Not to do Yi'ud. To buy an Ama again. Do you hear what I said? You said right, but I don't know.
You have to be the uy to go ahead and marry her if you make that statement. That's the question.
Again.
Only according to one rabbi. The other rabbi.
We didn't ask you, rabbi. We asked you to open up the Torah. What did the Torah say?
In other words, can another guy marry?
No, not another guy marry. Again, our question is
without saying that she's going to be married to the.
not that. No.
Without being able to marry, they were late. Won't even cash.
What? Again, start from the beginning. Comes the Gemara and says, ask the question. We have a pasuk in the Torah says that if you buy an Ama, you can marry her. Good? Stop there. Do you have to marry her? No, you don't have to marry her.
Exactly.
Do you have to be able to marry her? That is the question.
Able to marry.
Able. The relationship of a maidservant and a man has to be able to lead to marriage. It doesn't have to lead to marriage, but it has to be able to lead to marriage.
Like able.
If it's her grandfather, can he sell her to the grandfather? That never will lead to marriage. But he bought her as a maidservant. So Jed Clampett, I don't know who the girl was, he brought her to Beverly Hills. Maidservant. Oh, he can't marry her. Oh, you got it?
Right, okay.
That is our question. The Gemara goes on and says, we have a machloket. And it's based on how we read the word Ama. Does Ama come and tell me, as long as she's an Ama, the sale is good, we don't care if she'll be later on married or not? Comes the Marsha Now I heard the Rasha goes on and says, he brings down from Abir Adirim a question. Interesting question. Lechem Abirim. What's his question? We already learned the word Ama on Daf Gimel. What does the Gemara say on Daf Gimel? We learned it. We should have asked the question. We were lazy. We didn't ask the question. Masei Adea goes to who? To the father. When we have a girl who is sold, who is the Masei Adea go to? To the buyer, to the master.
Correct.
So when she's not sold, who should the Masei Adea go to? Just like the Amah goes to the master, certainly the Nara goes to the father. That is the limud where? Where? Now there's different answers. We're not going to go through all the answers. But the simple answer is that Amah is inclusive of
I like to switch it up.
two drashot possible. You can make two drashot. Okay, that becomes the
Amma
question.
becomes a piece of merchandise.
Right?
Send the Hebrew one.
I want to work with her, I want to marry her, whatever.
Right.
But she doesn't have any das outside.
Right?
Give a review for the class, what he understood.
We got it? That is the sefer from the great rabbi from Morocco. Okay. And now comes the Gemara and tells us, let's go back. You said, we're going to go speedily through this Gemara, which we started yesterday, 2 days ago even, and we're going to go try to get to the Chaf Amud Aleph today.
What does that mean?
I'm going back to the beginning because we're really very close. But I just want you to get the whole picture in our mind.
Rabbi, before I forget, tomorrow we're going to be learning here.
Why not?
It's New Year's.
No, Thursday.
What?
No, tomorrow's
Not New
Wednesday.
Year's, I mean Christmas.
Thursday.
I'm opening up all the gifts, so I don't know.
Tanya, either Thursday maybe there's a question.
Thursday?
Not
In
tomorrow.
Israel, you would not even know.
What?
We see some weird people going somewhere.
Well, Avi, you know the difference between Israel and America? You know the difference?
Oh,
Everybody would agree
What's the difference?
that wool
like the difference between me and Mauricio.
nowadays.
Yeah, it's a little bit the same way. Mr. Gindi, what's the difference? Mr. Gindi, what are you talking about? In Israel, there's a 2% intermarriage rate. In America, we have a 70% intermarriage rate. Now you understand the difference? So we have 70%.
Sorry, sir. In our community, we have 0%.
We have 8%.
In our
In
community,
our community, we have 8% and it's climbing.
what?
8% and climbing.
What, divorce?
Intermarriage. Are you
Intermarriage.
talking intermarriage marrying a Moroccan? Or you talking
No, I'm talking about marrying a Buddhist. 8%.
We don't have it.
You don't know, I'm
We don't
telling
have
you.
it.
My wife married a Colombian.
0%.
I know many people.
Of course, we know we say it, but
In our community,
Our community.
I never heard.
Let me tell you, I told you the story.
In what case?
Avi,
Why is it giving 8%?
Avi,
8%, you know.
Tishma, the president, 40 years ago, of the synagogue in San Diego, Bet Jacob, Orthodox synagogue, was a man, I can't say his name.
Oh, you're talking about the SY.
I'm talking guess why.
You don't believe him?
Listen,
Bring one case.
I'm telling you, I'm giving the case. The president of the synagogue in San Diego, Bet Jacob, very fine young man, from our community, went to Einstein Medical School, became a Chashuv doctor. His parents are very proud of him. We're very proud of
He
him.
married his nurse.
He married,
Oh, that's all the nurses.
and he comes back to the community, and nobody respects him.
By the way, that's why when you're making a shidduch, if they bring you a doctor,
Be careful. Now, I knew the right example was the doctor,
Thank you, I'm so glad.
because
Thank you for the table.
I know I went to UC Boulder and stayed.
So he went and married this Puerto Rican woman. And we'll tell you the complete story because it's the time of the. Listen, you ain't only one example. Now you're going to tell me, one example is not enough.
from San Diego.
From Brooklyn, New York. From Brooklyn, New York, went to Einstein, which is in the Bronx, came back to the community, was made fun of, and he had to run away.
Yeah, let him run away. You married him, go yeah.
We have another one.
You have the rest of the world that can step
Okay, we're not
It's
going to go
us.
back.
We don't do that.
We have plenty, and in the community we have plenty. Not in the community, they don't come to Shari Tzion, that's for sure.
I'm glad I don't know.
I'm sure if you think about it, you'll know.
The rabbinate.
Somebody married his nurse, but it's not married, he didn't come back.
I was on a ski lift. I
Yeah.
was on a ski lift a couple of years ago. She was from Brooklyn. She was
Once she married a married counselor, she married.
Right?
I know very well my friend, his wife was married.
We had
They were
a
having marriage and
few who did the trainers. We have a lot of stories.
I want to tell you, when you're saying 8% against 2%, I want to tell you something. The community protects our children far more than in Israel.
That's for sure. But you don't have to protect them in
But there's
Israel.
still things that.
You don't have to protect them in Israel. You don't have to protect in Israel.
Of course you do.
Very
Of course you
little.
do. They go, יוצאים בשאלה בשנייה.
I didn't say Sheila. I didn't say they're religious rabbis. But they're married. Most of them are married Jewish, and the ones who don't marry Jewish have left Israel. Okay, but I'm not. Now, let's finish the story. And I want to get to the Gemara.
Me, I'm protecting the community.
Come,
I'm protecting the community.
come. This doctor, he becomes the president of the synagogue. And I was in the synagogue. They named the baby. I wonder where she is today. The baby. What did they name the baby? Catherine. My grandmother, Aleh Shalom, was going to get sick.
What's her name?
Catherine.
Catherine Sinagog.
And comes the rabbi and says, so beautiful. The reason why we didn't assimilate in Egypt, because they come Jewish names. Katerina. Not only don't we protect them, we make them Jewish. You know what happened afterwards? I'm not going to have the whole story. But at the end, 3 years later, she's and he, till today, 40 years later, is depressed like a behemoth, like a dog. Okay. So, now, can we go on? Can we go on? I don't know why we got into that story, and I don't. That's good. Oh, I know why. Tanya Ida. Can we go on? We're in the middle of the page. The last words online. We have another Braita. 19b2. That I remember from yesterday.
The topic of Yud is introduced.
Second column.
Yes. On the right.
Second column. You're in the first column. Second column.
First, second.
No, first, second, right?
First.
First,
Oh, first here.
second.
Rabbi.
Okay, I don't know.
Study all day you have to study. Tomorrow you
First, second.
Tanya Ida.
Okay.
Can we go on? המוכר ביתו, הוא פסק על מנת שלא לייעד. נתקיים התנאי. דברי רב מאיר. Reb Meir says, when a person goes and buys a slave girl, and he makes a condition, the father makes a condition, we want your money, we don't want your family.
Stands. Rabbi Meir.
Condition works according to Reb Meir. Comes the Chachamim and say what?
No.
וחכמים אומרים, אם רוצה נתקיים התנאי.
explain Rashi. Allow me to explain to us Rashi.
First, let's get the Gemara. I want to get to the Chaf today. Let's go. We're going to know everything. Tanya Ida, המוכר את ביתו פסק על מנת שלא לייעד. What's the deal? So Reb Meir goes on and says, נתקיים התנאי. Reb Meir, וחכמים אומרים, אם רצה לייעד, מייעד. Comes the Chachamim and say, if you want to be miya'ed, you still can be miya'ed.
100%.
Mipnei shehitna al ma shekatuv b'Torah.
Right.
Because he made a condition against the Torah.
Right.
Now, why does that work? He makes a condition against the Torah. You can't do it. It's as if he's oblivious to Torah. Therefore, what do we say? The Torah is not good. Again, he puts in his contract, I am going to go and marry a mamzer. Shtuyot, just white it out. Just cross it off. That is not a part of the contract. Everything is null and void as far as that line. The whole contract is good.
Still good.
Like you said yesterday that I have
So
no money.
when-
I have no money. I'm not going to give you this.
Before we get to what we did yesterday. What do we have? We have a contract. the contract has something against the Torah.
Right.
What is the law?
Scratch out.
Why? Because we know in the heart of hearts of this man, he never wanted to do something against the Torah. We have the same concept in Masechet Gittin. When the Rambam goes on and says, a man does not want to give it, not force him, you're sexist. Force him. Good. Force him. He doesn't want to give a get, and the Beit Din finds that there is reason to give a get. We'll take a whip, a big bull whip, and start whipping him.
They gotta catch him first.
You call the police. What do you mean? What is going
We are the police.
You are the police?
Yes, we are the police.
In
We are the police.
in the old time.
I don't know. We're learning in Gemara. We are the police. What do? We whip him.
Against his will.
Oh, against his will. It has to be with his will. Comes Rambam says every Jew wants to do the will of God. Okay. No. But that's the Mr. Gindi. That's the concept of Matnal Mashikata Torah. Why is Matnal Mashikata Torah not a condition? We can wipe it out. The call Matnal Mashikata Torah to know Batel. And the rabbis came and said, anybody who makes a condition against the Torah is tonight is Batel. Oh, Reb Meir. What about Reb Meir? Tanao Kayam? How does he say it? We know they have a rule. And not only do we have a rule, we have a Braita, which Rabbi Meir says himself.
Right.
Vatanya, don't we have a Braita which says, Ha'omer li'isha, this is for Mauricio, Hari'ad mekudesh li. Behold, you are married to me. And I want to get married to you. I love you. But I want to have separate beds. I want to have separate beds. I want to have what? Separate rooms, separate beds. Always separate beds.
No relations.
Always separate. No relations. Sure, always.
You didn't consummate the marriage.
Oh no, we have separate beds.
to be examined
We
by
have.
psychiatrist.
I don't have to pay for you. I don't have to buy your clothes. I don't have to buy your food. You're wealthy by yourself. What's the din?
Matanya against the Torah.
לאישה היעד מקודשת לי על מנת שאין לך להישאר כזאת עונה, הרי זה מקודשת, behold, she's married,
But his
ותנו
stipulation is
בת
void.
אל דברי רב מאיר. רב מאיר says boy. רב יהודה אומר, רב יהודה adds, not true רב מאיר. בדבר שבממון, תנאו קיים. When it comes to mammon, it's nice קיים, even though the Torah tells you to pay. Tells you stole money.
Right.
Pay back.
Right.
You don't have to pay back. Why? Why? You tell me, Yosef.
It's not against the Torah, it's against her, the money.
Did you hear? I asked you a
Don't have to
question.
pay back. I want to know.
I stole money from you.
It's a good question. You have to pay back.
I have to pay back.
Right.
No, I don't have to pay
I
back.
never heard of that.
Say it now.
No, I know, Rochel.
Because
Right.
I can tell you, Mauricio, you stole from me?
Yeah.
Don't pay me back. I'm mochel.
Because you can be mochel. You can be mochel.
So when it comes to money, I can be mochel. I don't want your money. Your dirty money. If I stole it from somebody else,
Right. You think you forget
I don't want it. Can I say be mochel? Again, I didn't try to you know what we said? Again, in a case where it's talking about a money obligation,
personal money, right?
can I be mochel?
Yes.
Comes, Rabbi Yehuda says, when you go and marry a woman and you have a monetary obligation, can she be mochel?
She can be mochel.
She can be
She's
mochel.
driving her Bentley and
Whatever it is, we don't care what the reason is. But can she be
she said, "Do me a
mochel?
favor. I don't need your money."
Can she be mochel?
Yes.
That's the guy. Now, Rashi says that's only, Rashi and the Rambam tells you that's only on what case? Avi, Ksut, She'er v'Ksut. Clothes and money. But Ona she can't.
What Ona means?
Ona is relation.
This he has to be able.
The Ritva right
No
in
two
back
beds.
of us.
No two beds.
The Ritva right in back of us says even Ona is what is also money. And you explained that why is it money? Because it is something that is coming to her hours. Money doesn't mean what has been money. Money means what? That some hana'ah is coming to her. Whatever the hana'ah is. Benefit.
He sits with
Like
Hana'ah's
Aristotle called it a, okay, I forgot what it's called. Yes, Mr. Gandhi Aristotle. He called it a, forgot the word. But whenever you have something which is coming to her for hana'ah, that's considered like money. That's considered like,
He doesn't want to be alone.
that's chattel. So that is the Ritva. He argued with Rashi. So we have machlok with Rashi and the Ritva. And the Rambam says clearly, like Rashi.
Like Rashi.
He says that when it comes and says she can be mochel, what can she be mochel?
Monetary.
And he says, what's the reason why you can't be mochel ona'ah? He says even more. He says because that is the foundation of marriage.
Perfection.
Ona'ah.
Tenderness. TLC.
Yeah.
The
Use the word that
relationship
one
is the
now.
fundamental
Okay.
part.
Of the Kiddushin. Of the Kiddushin.
It's exclusive. It's private.
Oh,
And
wow.
it's a big
It's
connection. It's not.
So comes the Gemara and says, sure. Right? We're not saying it's right.
You asked me the last time, how do you coin
I
a,
was making fun.
how do you coin a bibiyah? It's nothing but tsar.
No, that leaves that aside.
What?
Leave that aside.
Leave it for later.
We're not talking about sound for the man, okay?
Mr. Gindi,
Not sound
what
for
did
the man.
Rashi
For the
say?
woman.
What's the problem? Can we go
She
further?
goes through pain.
After the first time,
Mr. Gindi, I don't know. I'm not going to go back. I'm not answering Abraham, and I'm not answering you. I'll face both of you. You're out. They caught you stealing. You're out. Okay. Now let us go back. Comes the Gemara and tells us. So the mayor, we see you are also agreeable on Matna Mashikatot Batorah. So how? Again, let's go back. We have found that Rabbi Meir says asur to be mad al mashikat al batorah. So how do you dare say that when it comes to Ama Ivriya, you could sell her to somebody who she can't marry? The Gemara says that's our question. The Gemara says, "Oh, my Chizkiah." If Chizkiah comes and gives a answer,
Shania.
oh, read it, Shani, read it.
different over here. Yeah.
ואמר קרא לאמה
Comes to the what Pasuk says le'ama that you sell her for what? Mr. Gindi, we didn't say Pamaim. What did we say now? What does le'ama come and tell me?
פעמים שאינו מוכרע אלא לאמה בלבד.
Now you heard, Mr. Gindi, you didn't listen because you made a mistake and you didn't want to hear your mistake. But Avi answered your mistake.
לאמה פעמים שאינו מוכרע אלא לאמה. The word לאמה means they can only sell as a maid servant. As a maid servant.
You hear that? That Pamayim.
So, give me an example, Rabbi. Give me an example. As an example, he sells.
Slow down. We had the example. What is the din? That you could go and do what? Sell her on condition that you're not going to get married to her. I like your money, and I don't like your family.
What Le'amar
Now-
means as a maid servant? As a maid
Right.
servant. Act as a maid servant. That's
Only,
that's the only way you can sell it.
Only,
Exactly.
marriage.
Only.
Not for marriage. So come. So that says la'ama. And there's a possibility of selling her only for anima. Without what? Without yud. Why? Only la'ama. This
Only as a
is
maid servant, you will not marry her.
So he can never marry her then. If he sold her as a condition.
again, right?
Yeah, Rabbi Meir.
Right?
Right here. That's what it is.
Right? You got it?
Very good.
Very good.
What Mila would say to include you?
Mr. Gindi, don't, when it says la'ama, it does not say la'ama. It's an extra word. Don't say anything. You bought her. Now comes the Gemara and says la'ama. Oh, that is where the lechem abirim comes with this question. La'ama cannot be learned like that because go to that people. We used it already. We use it for what?
Go מעשה ידיה.
Masih Adel goes to the father. Then if she goes to work, who gets the money? Where do we know that from?
לאמה.
Lama. Because just like he's able to sell her, and who will get the work? The master. So if she didn't sell her, who will get the work? Well, that is the Gemara of Gimel Amud Bet. That's the question he asked. And we answered two answers. One, maybe the lamed of Lama is the limud. And the other answer is that it's the same limud. It comes to tell me that the authority of this girl at times will be to the father, and if the father abrogates it, it goes to the buyer. But it's the same limud. Two answers brought down by who? The Marsha. There's one more answer that we should say over, but I'm not going to say over. From the Eliyahu Mizrahi. You never heard of him?
Never quoted him here. What is Eliyahu Mizrahi?
He mentioned it a few times, not many. Eliyahu Mizrahi is the super commentary on who?
Ibn Ezra. I'm guessing. Come on.
Danny was on his family.
On who?
On Rashi.
Danny, come on.
On Rashi on Chumash.
Oh, yeah. We have it, Rabbi?
Sure. Anybody that doesn't have it, it's a safek if it's a bit midrash.
That's it.
You have that's it for sure. Okay.
How many volumes, Rabbi?
2 volumes. Now,
So no matter, so you want to tell me, no matter what the time limit is, even though she may be, if he sells her for 4 years and now all of a sudden she's 12 and a half, and it can kick in. If you want to say, I just want to sell it for a maidservant between the ages of 9 and 11 before she becomes boy, then I understand that. That's because that's,
till she goes free, where does she work for? That's it. That's all you have to know.
It's just very, very hard to let me make
It's hard.
The guy should work for the father because the father's.
What's hard?
because it's against.
Against what? Torah says she works. How long does she work till she's 12 and a half? What's your problem?
That's the way that works.
No, that's not interpretation. That's the Torah.
I understand.
When she has simanim, she goes free. Now, till there, who does she work for?
Until the time she has that was my
That's the whole point. And before she has simanim, if she's not so, and she's working, who gets the money? I don't care the 2 years. A father has rights over a what? Of a daughter. Till when?
12 and a half.
Till she has simanim. Why? Because the Gemara learned on Daf Gimel. Just like he's able to sell her, and her work goes to the what?
Him.
To the Adon.
Sells it or not, he gets the money.
That means he has the ability to sell her, and her work goes to a master. That means he must have the ability to have the work, because he's selling her. What is he selling her if he doesn't have it? That's the Gemara of what? Gimel. Simple statement.
And therefore,
And therefore, you could sell a woman not on condition not to marry her. That is our point. That all you have to do is the sale makes a relationship between master and slave, master and shifcha. That it makes. It does not have to make the ability to do what? To marry her. Because the pasuk says what? So it's not that he's matneh al mashikatuk b'Torah. He's not making a condition against the Torah. What is he doing?
defining Ama.
Defining Ama. Let's read that again. Chizkiah.
We use that word.
Right. Chizkiah shani hacha. Dama klal Ama. Pamim she'eno mocher el Ama bilvad. Sometimes what will he do? He'll only has the ability to sell her for an Ama, and he can make a condition not to.
Yehud.
The Rabbanan and the Rabbanan.
What do they do with
What do they do with Lama? Hi Lama, my Avdile. What do they do with this word Lama? Hami Bailahu, they need it for something else. Look at the Tanya, like we learn in a Braita. Lama melamed shemachra lepsulim. The Ama comes and tells him he's able to sell her to what?
The person that's not qualified to marry.
Disqualified. To make a condition, maybe not. But to sell her to a mamzer, she's allowed to. V'halo dinu. Isn't it a kavachomer? Im bekatshal psulim, lo yimkrenu psulim. Comes the Gemara says something very interesting. Comes the father, and he has what? A friend who's a mamzer. Can he be mekadel Kiddushin?
No. Yes.
He can sell her, he doesn't
We said before that family couldn't buy her. So
Comes the Gemara and says the same way she could take Kiddushin from a mamzer. The father, as her what? Her proxy, could sell her to be mekadesh oto lemamzer. So if he could be mekadesh oto lemamzer, certainly he could do what? He could sell it to mamzer. So, Giddy, did you hear what you said? Did you know what you said?
Yeah.
No, you don't know what you said. You don't listen to what you didn't listen to what I said, and you had your own preconceived ideas. What did I say?
Says the father can stand in the shoes and make.
No, let's go to the beginning.
He could sell her to a mamzer.
Let's go back. No, that's not enough. Both. We're talking about selling her to mamzer. That's our question. Our question is, the rabbi said, can he sell her to mamzer? That's our question. Gemara says, I don't need a pasuk for that. Why? Because can he marry her off to mamzer?
No.
The Gemara says yes.
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 Sure.
Now, what is the Gemara saying? Saying as follows. Listen carefully. The Gemara is saying, if a woman marries a mamzer, is the Kiddushin good?
Yes.
So she has the ability to marry a mamzer.
So he could sell her.
Now, therefore, no, I didn't get the selling. We're not
But
selling.
it says, "Lo you mamzer bekar Hashem."
No, no, Rabbi Ligmor.
I'm saying it takes.
What does that mean?
No. Now you owe me. Now you're Shubadi. You're Mr. Shubadi.
Yeah. So how do you marry a child to a mamzer?
I'm going to tell you a story. I said it before, and I hope it sticks in your head.
Yeah.
About 20 years ago, a good friend of mine, he was about 40 years old. He comes and he calls me up.
Let's hear it. Let's hear
It's a
it.
story, not mamzer, not a mamzer. He comes and he calls me.
California, Rabbi?
From California, from San Diego. He tells me, Moshe, I'm an old bachelor. I said, I know. He said, I found my soulmate. I said, Baruch Hashem.
He falls in this 10%?
He comes and says, I have a problem. But
He has a problem.
as you know, my name is Cohen. I'm a Cohen. Nice. So what's your problem? He says, my soulmate is a divorcee.
Ay.
He says, I heard from the grapevine that if I cut off my finger, what will happen?
Moom.
I'm a mom, I can marry her. I can marry my soulmate. I told him,
Cut a little lower.
there's only
I told him cut a little lower.
There's only one organ that you can cut off, and I'll allow you to marry. He hung up on me. Okay. 2 years later, he comes and he calls me.
Get me out of it.
Moshe, how are you? Good. He says, I married the divorcee. I said, fine and dandy. He said, you said 2 years ago I can't marry a divorcee. Now, I realize she's not my soulmate. I want to get divorced. She wants to get divorced. She wants everything I have. I have a real estate business.
Everything.
Any mercy, half.
Do I have to get divorced? I didn't get married. I want to get married. I told him, Mr. Cohen, you're married, and you have to get divorced. And when it comes to the court, you have to follow the court's dictates. He says, Rabbi, I'm a Kohen, I can't marry a divorcee.
You made your bed
You're
now.
not allowed to marry a divorcee.
But once you
Now, when it comes to a father, when it comes to Chayve Karet, you're right, you can't get married. You can do all you want. Go give a Kiddushin, go under the chuppah. You take your sister and under the chuppah, it's Hebel Havalin. But when it comes
Also Goya.
Goya also does.
That's why
That's because there's no.
when the people say
That's
they
like
married out,
That's like in America. There's zero intermarriage rates, right? Okay, they just do this,
you marry a Goya. If you want.
right? Even again, so we have zero. That's what the.
That's what I say. They keep saying marry out. Yeah, the Tava. Let him go. He comes back.
He doesn't come back. That's the problem.
They do come back. Eventually they all come back.
Go back to Thailand.
Eventually they all
There's
End of our position.
maybe in future generations, there was an author Maybe her name was called Jacqueline Collins.
I know.
Jackie-
I read
Jackie
that book.
Jackie Collins.
Few books, not one book, few books.
She books in the 1960s.
Yeah, my mother
And
had
what was one of the fundamental points in those books? Oh, it's nothing to do with feminism. Marry a Jewish man. All the stars of the thing were the Jewish husbands. The girl, the husbands didn't get drunk. They came back home every night. But back to our Nikuda.
Yeah.
So they grab you with claws.
dream.
Right? That's the dream. And once they catch him, they have the claws in it. Then now let back to our Nikuda. Mr. Gindi, let's go back to our Nikuda. Comes the Gemara and tells us, can we continue our Gemara? So the Gemara goes on and says, La'amah, you don't need a pasuk la'amah. Why? Because just like the father, just like she can marry a mamzer, the father can marry her off to mamzer. Because he has the proxy, and as long as the Kiddushin are chal, he does it for her, and that it would work. So you don't need a pasuk. That is the Gemara's question. La'amah bilvad b'Rabbanan, and the rabbis. Hi, lama, my avile. Hi, me by the whole. What are
they gonna do with it?
They need it. Look at the Tanya, like it says in the Braita. Lama, melamed shemochra al psulim. It comes and tells me that lama, that she could sell her. He could sell her, not marry off. To what? To psulim. Oh, Mr. Gindi, read the Gemara. V'halo dinu. And isn't this a kavachomer? If he's able to marry off the psulim as a proxy, lo yimkaren psulim, should I be able to do? Oh, comes the Gemara and says, no, it's a different limud. Because what is the din by a father? He could sell her, he could marry off as an arat a pasul. Yimkaren psulim she'en adam ocher bitok shinara. Oh, there's a different dynamics. When it comes to marriage, you can marry her off to what? Even when she's a nara. But when to sell her as a nara, she can't sell her. So where does he have more power? He has more power to sell her, to marry her off, than to sell her. Oh, so maybe he cannot sell her. That's it. You don't have a kavachomer anymore. Therefore, I will need what? The word le'amah. We'll stop here. But tomorrow we start. We start here. We're not going back again.
Question. The marriage to Mamzer, is that karet issue or not?
Mr. Gindi, you tell me. You tell me. You better be sure after they went through this whole drasha.
Is a karet issue?
Don't ask him, Mr. Gindi. What a cheater you are.
Does the father also get punished?
For sure, he didn't. He sued. He's the proxy.
So you saw it.
Mamzer should not come into the congregation.
Who's that? Mr. Gindi also fooled you?
I'm asking, I'm not saying.
Listen, according to the Torah, can you hire someone to go ahead and kill someone else?
What does it say in article?
The father may sell her to a mamzer, also in a certain illicit relationship
them the-
controlled by karet or
Sammy, you review the Devar Torah and tomorrow you review.
Read it better.
Avi's gonna say it. You probably don't like it, that's why.
may sell her to
No
a
white over
mamzer,
here, buddy.
offspring of certain illicit
taking
relationships
it apart.
controlled by karet or death.
Who's it, Agnon?
Or death. So not exactly only.
You know Agnon?
Tell me, how about a mother could sell a daughter? Only the father.
Have a very good day.
The brother also not.
So what marriage is karet?
But she